We're all gathered here today to kiss these broken parts goodbye. Hung a ring. This is a follow-up to today's video from earlier. These bearings were crunchy, and given that we lost some plating on the exhaust port in there, it wasn't a big surprise. The air filter that wanted to let everything by, got those rectified, and there's no dirt in the intake anymore, which is nice. Made sure I got that off too. Ooh, shiny new air filter. All right, let's take this thing outside, make sure I didn't break anything, the assembly. I like working on the 460, 461 series saws. They're there's just enough pieces and parts there where once you've done them a few times, they go back together pretty nice. It's an easy build. All right, just a little proof of life video for today. I already got it tuned in. It started up, ran fine, no issues. So let me just finish this up. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Let's take her inside and just wrap this up for today. Okay, I'd say that runs pretty good. This still, I did not do any port work or anything to this, even though the previous one was. This stock jug, it's got the factory dual port muffler with the baffle removed on it, and a timing advance. So that's why she seemed pretty snappy. But nothing fancy. This one's off and ready to go to work now. He texted me, and the customer actually came by today when I had this in a million pieces. And he goes, looks like I need to go get another saw. And I was like, I'm really pushing to have this done by the end of the day today, so you'll have something to get started with. And he goes, well, I'm down another saw. And here's what I got. Oh, these guys are hard on the equipment. Man, they're good customers. All right, here we go. I said, so first thing that caught my eye was the recoil. I didn't realize that part of the case was banged up right here. I think maybe the 3 bolts may be enough to hold this in place. I don't know. I may have a spare case half. We can get that bundled up, but I was like, oh yeah, you need a tank. Boy, man. And everybody knows how that happens. And Jesus, man. Needless to say, Jeff doesn't work there anymore. He's hard on the equipment. Good dude, can produce like nobody's business, but boy, he can break some shit. Anyway, we'll get this old saw put back together for him, and he'll be able to go out the door with this one tomorrow. He should be happy. But he's got a couple of brand new 462s he just sent me a picture of. So I don't know if this goes back to work as a backup and they break in the 462s this week. Regardless, it was nice to be able to have parts around here. I've got, a bunch of projects. There's my regular Solo. That's got the 7910 top end on it, my red light 084. I missed out on a bar on this. There was a 41-inch bar on eBay on auction, and I really thought I was going to steal it. I did not get it, but until the last minute, it looked like I was going to get the 41-inch bar for like 50 bucks shipped. But this is my other Solo, and this is a true 665, and I'm going to port it. So there's a project down the line. This 288 I might consider selling. It is 90% brand new parts. Now, Well, I mean, top end and everything else. But the reason why I was able to get him turned around so fast is I've got a 461 project here that I pilfered some parts off of. Anyway, thanks for sticking with me to the end. And just a couple of my favorites. And, you know, there's a few others over there. You know, let's see. Let's talk about this. So there's dust all over it, which is a shame. But, you know, that's what happens when it sits on the shelf. But new parts on this is new brake handle. And these are all OEM parts. New shroud, new top end, OEM, new bearings, new gaskets, new seals. I think this muffler's aftermarket, if I'm not mistaken. Found me an old school handle. That thing sucks. There's not enough for your fingers to grab onto. I'm gonna switch that out for a different handle. There's the original clutch cover on there. Dog's been painted. Brand new gas tank. I shouldn't have done this. This was one of those ones. I had a really good case, and you can see if I zoom in right here, like I just hit it with some touch-up paint. You know what I mean? I had like one or two. Let me wipe the gunk off of here. You know, and like right there was a couple of like little light scratches. So I just hit it with some touch-up paint. I did not paint the whole case, but you know, it's new parts. And it's gonna have a price tag of new parts. Food for thought, anybody's interested.